Alright, hello everybody. Today we're going to play a game that has been near and dear to my heart for a couple years now. It is called Easy Red 2, and the reason that is because this is a game that kind of takes me back to my childhood. If any of you other viewers are zillennials like me, an early 2000s baby, then you understand what I mean by that. I'm talking the older Call of Duties, Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1, Call of Duty 3, Finest Hour, the OG ones, World at War, Modern Warfare. It kind of is like when Call of Duty was really grounded in its militaristic, vibes, military and all that kind of stuff. And this game kind of makes you think of like back then with the World War II and just the super, grounded, gritty war feeling that Call of Duty had. Plus, I don't know if any of you guys out there OGs remember the original Star Wars Battlefronts, which also, it's like if the original Medal of Honor and Call of Duty games had a baby with the original Battlefronts, not the 15 and 17 one through EA, but the, like the Pandemic Studios 2004 and 2005 one, where you're just kind of a cog, like a soldier, a cog in the machine, and you're just thrown into the battle. The game doesn't revolve around you. Guys are getting blown up and killed all around you. You're just one of the guys in there. And the reason I like this is because it's not a multiplayer game first with, a tacked on single player option. It is a single player game first with a multiplayer option. That being said, the AI just doesn't run around like a bunch of chickens with their head cut off, like players just waiting to be filled with, people. They run around in cohesive units, cohesive squads. There's a squad leader, a gunner, a marksman, a radio operator. They take cover, they move covertly. It's just a full battle simulation, and I just love that about games. I know I'm a niche thing when I look in video games, but I love full battle, cohesive simulation. It's just, love it. So today, we're going to be playing a mission, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the game and why I like it so much and why it's so near and dear to my heart. This game was started by one guy. He has a little team now, but it just goes to show there wasn't a big corporation behind this. It was one guy, passion project, and you can really reflect. You can see the reflection of his work. So we're gonna continue with look at all these are all mods, but all these colored ones, vanilla game, that's in the game. Stalingrad's a DLC, Bulge is a DLC, and France is a DLC. But they're like $5. The base game's like $8, maybe $9. It's less than ordering some pizza, and you have countless hours of fun. I love the game. They're not even paying me to say this. I love it. So let's continue with let's fight some of the Japanese. We'll do Red Beach. Yeah. So cool thing with this game is some of the sliders. So if you want a larger battle, up the numbers, more guys. If you want more of a smaller battle, lower the numbers. Whether it's for PC specs reasons and you can't don't have that powerful of a machine, you can lower it. But me, I'm all about that large scale carnage. So we're gonna make this pretty sizable battle here. Difficulty doesn't really tweak the AI or anything. It kind of tweaks how much damage you can take. So if you want easy, it's more arcadey. If you want normal, not too much, not too little. Personally, I like that. And then realistic is, realistic. You get hit, you're pretty much done for unless it's like a leg shot or something. Which is good because it's not like a Call of Duty campaign. You're not going to be shrugging off rounds left and right. So I like that. Well, we'll play as the United States on the offensive. And yeah, it says impact, but as long as you turn your settings down, it's fine. This game can look a lot better, but I have them pretty lower because, like I said, I'm all about that large scale battle. I love that stuff. Another cool thing about this game is it's really immersive, where you're just kind of like a cog in the machine. You get a guy with a name, like a random name and an epitaph of when he was born. Right here. Sometimes you see some names it's hilarious. Like I've seen Bill Murray and stuff like that. And you arrive on the Higgins boat, so it's kind of like immersive that way. You have the animosity building up. You got your squad leader, Henry. And you see all your squad mates around you. The cool thing to tell guys in your squad, you got your squad roles to the left of the screen, you got your squad leader with the flag, radio operator with the signal tower, and you got your rifleman with the bullets, marksman with the scope, and then your heavy gunner with the 3 bullets, like the belt of ammo. Combined arms, you got aircraft supporting us. They're in the game. It's not just, you know, they're actually affecting the battle in the game. And we drop out. Ooh. Get hit already. See, there are planes overhead. Lost our sharpshooter already. I just love that aspect about it. You see the other Higgins boats dropping off guys in their own squads. See how their name's blue? That means they're an ally, but they're not my squad, so they have blue. The guys in my squad have the green. And you just see guys pulling up on the beach, you know, listening to their each orders from their commanders. I just love that. I love that immersiveness within the game. You know, like every guy's listening to listening to his NCO and his squad as they do different stuff, which is so cool. So the cross swords, that's the objective. That's where we've got to take and push them back from. And this green, that is my individual squad leader's orders. See up on the top left, fire team A, attack objective from this direction. That means he wants us to flank from the left. So I can choose to, you know, be immersed and stick with my squad and listen to his orders like in real life, or I can just go off on my own, which is what most people like to do. So right now we're taking this first Japanese emplacements, fortifications. I'm a medic, so there's a rudimentary medic system. So this guy needs like some splinter pliers to cut off an artery for bleeding. And you know, you can, like I said, enemies are humanized in this game. You know, they're not bloodthirsty killers. They'll like surrender. You know, they have some value to their life sometimes, which is also really cool. So that blue bar's filling up, that means we're taking the first area. So you got constant reinforcements coming from the Navy, you know, pulling up on the boat, they'll come out and listen to their squad leaders. I just love seeing that. That is so cool. Like, the maps are massive. Doesn't mean you utilize the whole map, but the battlefields you can go as far as you want. Like, it's a whole island right now. Alexander, my first guy I spawned as, he's down already. I'll be another medic. Little Desmond Doss action. As you notice, this is the US Army, so you have the correct uniforms. Another thing I really appreciate about this game is just the attention to uniforms and the accuracy. No tactical stuff or weird looking Battlefield 5 stuff. It's just straight, you know, standard issue kit like a soldier was given, and that's what they had to go with. And yes, so we're the US Army with their olive drab, you know, the green uniforms. And then another thing, attention to detail, is the Japanese were fighting. This isn't the Imperial Japanese Army, it's the SNLF, so it's the Special Navy Landing Force. These are Japanese naval troops. And the game, of course, correctly adds their uniforms with their anchors, and they're slightly more green uniforms over the Japanese team uniforms. Army, which is just really cool. Jeez. Guys are trying to move up and take positions. You'll see the Japanese using Japanese tactics like bonsai charges. Sheesh. Which gets pretty intense, like the hand-to-hand combat that we're seeing. It's gonna be tough. Oh my. Fragging us out. Japanese tank. Pull back, pull back, pull back, man. I just love the cinematic moments this game can bring. All dynamic too. Nothing's canned. Nothing's like cold to happen and going in there like in a Call of Duty campaign. It's all just. It's all dynamic. I love it. Taking out with a Japanese tank. We took that area though. Gordon Winters. I'm a radio operator. So that means that I can press tab Oh, I'm not the squad leader. So if my squad leader orders some artillery, I can call it in for him, wherever my squad leader is. He's somewhere. Henry Burke. He's still alive from the beginning? No way. That's crazy. I love that. I love that he's, you know, he managed to live this long. We gotta stick with him, make sure he makes it through. He was the first guy that was on our Higgins boat landing. Where is he though? He's back here. Alright, good. So you can switch to your guy, see where he is. I wanted to see where Henry Burke was. He's somewhere now. Oh, he's up here. There he is. I just wanted to find him, so now I can stick with him. He's the only guy left in my squad, the squad leader. Alright, we'll stick with Henry Burke, guys. See how long he makes it. Where is he? Jeez. Can't stick with Henry Burke if I'm being killed. And here's like a little rudimentary inventory system. You press I, you'll see like your character's health on the top. Green's pretty good. And you can pick up other, you know, weapons and gear and stuff and use that, and it's really cool. Like, you know, if you pick up a BAR, you got to pick up its ammo for it and stuff like that. Where is? I lost my squad leader. And the carnage. Oh, there he is. Was he like sergeant, major, master sergeant? No. We need a medic back here. You can drag guys if you want. Which is really cool. Just like all the things this game incorporates pretty well, you know, doesn't over incorporate stuff, doesn't overdo stuff, but also, you know, adds it, which is cool. Oh my goodness, I was about to say, I just saw that guy get killed right in front of me. This beautiful, luscious golden retriever blonde hair. Oh. That's so ominous, their bounds eye charging out of the smoke. This game needs to implement a hand-to-hand combat system, kind of like the older Call of Duty titles, like where the guy would like flip them or stuff. There's like two outcomes, whether the guy would survive it or not. If they added that, that'd be so cool. That'd be perfect. Just make, you know, crank that dial up to 11 of intensity. But I love that. So yeah, I remember Titanfall 2 had them with the grunts, like the hand-to-hand combat. That was just so cool to see them fight. Total War Games has them. The older Call of Duty titles had them. This had it. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but I just love stuff like that in games. Makes you really feel like you're not the only one, like, you know, other guys are going through hell too. I'm out of ammo, so I gotta find a heavy gunner so he can drop an ammo box for me. Here's a BAR. See, you can drop some ammo, I can refill it, take it. Just stuff like that's really cool too. Thank you, Frank Donovan. Now we're taking this area, see how it's filling up with blue. No way my squad leader is still alive from the beginning. That is so rare to see. Like how hell combat is. That is crazy. I mean, so is this guy. So is Gordon Winters. This guy's gonna have some nightmares after surviving this mission. sticking with him. M1 Carbine does not F around, it is pretty good. Oh, so see how he just called in? He called in a request, and I can answer that for him since I'm the radio operator. So I'll do 1 7 7 0 5 1, and then he'll get his. Since he called in smoke screen, it'll get that. But if I'm a squad leader, I can call in a smoke screen or tell my troops what to do. But it's just cool stuff like that. Like the AI, you know, is fully capable of leading a squad and giving orders. And I love that. It makes me feel like I'm just a regular, you know, guy in the battle. Not anything special. Ooh. Where's squad lead? Where is he? Look at those casualty numbers too. Anyway guys, that's just a quick look into Easy Red 2, one of my favorite games. If you guys like it, I'll make more videos talking about it, going more in depth, maybe some more campaigns to do. But yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching. I'll see you guys all next time.